get some breakfast. And make sure you guys thumbs up the video and subscribe, okay? Always wash your hands. I think I'm gonna do all these because I'm gonna make myself some eggs. Nope, I'm not a mom. This bowl is kind of too small. Should have did a bigger bowl. I can't whisk it how I normally would, so I have to do it very gentle. I don't want no egg to spill over. No, I'm not. Go do some making. Nope, on the stove. Already did the eggs. They're waiting. What? No, that's not mine. Yeah. Maybe it's Connie's. Maybe Connie left something.
Yeah. Do I put it?
I don't know. It's not mine.
Not hers, Mom.
I wash the dishes. Y'all are so nasty. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, I got a call. I don't even know who that was. Y'all be respectful in here. How I get so fly, my parents. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I'm frozen. Okay, somebody was calling me and it froze my live up. Child, I need to get my eyebrows done. How can you pay me for all the times I made you laugh? You could cash at me. It's the DemiGodest. Yep, these are real freckles. Real freckles. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Be respectful in my live because I'm not the one. I will curse you out. It's actually that's not my. I don't know. I don't know if I could type in here. I know they pay to get them tatted. I don't think it's cute when people tat the freckles. I've only seen a couple people that had tatted freckles that actually look good. Thank you for telling them to hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button for me. What's cooking? Right now the bacon. I'm gonna do the eggs last. From the screen to the ring to the pen to the key, where my crown at? That's my bling. Hey, that's a nice little jingle. It's a nice little jingle. It's cute when you wink. Thank you. Wow, I haven't had someone call me an oatmeal cookie. Thank you. I gotta keep watching that bacon, but my mom likes her bacon burnt, so. Hi, Jaden, what's up? Before you go to sleep, you gonna say I'm cute. Thank you. I look familiar. If you ain't seen me on social media, you probably haven't seen me out because I don't go out. I'm an introvert. Well, at least at this age. You're the first one out the box. Thanks. say hello. Thank you. Good cook. Thank you. Tommy can beat Krishan's sister. Taseki? You talking about Taseki? You think Tommy could beat up Taseki? Eggs and bacon. I'll do some oatmeal too. Gotta make this one. Thank you. I do. I do not like junk. I don't like mess. I don't think that's how anyone should live. That also impacts your mental health, if we're being honest. So y'all make sure y'all take care of your house. Your mental health is important. Trust me, I don't need someone telling me I need to go to the gym. I know I need to go to the gym. That's not an insult. And if you watch my channel, you would know I was injured and I had a broken leg. I couldn't work out. I'm just being able to be clear to go to the gym. So, you think you being cute? That's not a flex, baby. I can even show you. I had a very traumatic injury. So before you jump on somebody's page and be rude, you may want to do some research. I couldn't walk. Don't let me click on your page or do an investigation. I bet you probably ugly, probably don't look good, and you're insecure to be coming on somebody's page you don't know. Yeah, you do gotta research because you coming on somebody's page and you think you're cute and you trying to be funny and it's not. And 9 times out of 10, the people that be coming on people's pages and talking shit, those be the ones that are miserable and be looking funny. You be looking like a gremlin. So, with that being said, get the fuck off my page, bitch. They're removed. Thank you for the compliment. Ooh, we don't do Trumpers in here. You gotta get out of here too. Sorry. Sunshine got problems. Don't worry about Sunshine. Sunshine got kicked off the page. There's no negativity on here. All positivity, boo. Don't you think, and here's my thing. People be online saying rude stuff to people. Don't you think people know what they need to work on? You know about yourself before anybody else. And it's the simple fact. It's not the fact of the insult. It's the fact that you talking about somebody you know nothing about. That's crazy. Sorry your dad died. I mean, not your dad, your dog. Bacon and eggs. That's what my mama wants. That's what she wants. That's what she gives. Ronald. 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 You go get us the ball. It's our plate. You want some bacon and eggs?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
See?
She got that other saucer in there. He could get his in here in this bowl. I couldn't find the saucer, so.
Oh, okay.
What did she say? Go in there. I didn't hear her.
What did you say, Mom?
What? Too late.
Oh.
Hold on. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Did Mrs. I'm not gonna respond to rude people anymore. I'm just gonna block them. She said, I didn't say I was voting for no Trump. I do not like Trump. I'm a black person. Why would I vote for somebody that don't care about my people? I'm not doing that. Y'all could vote for whoever you want to. But there we go. I had to block him too. What made me color my hair blonde? Because I'm always doing funky things. If you follow me on Instagram, when my hair was long, my hair was right here. Cut it off, shaved it before, shaved half of the head before. I'm always doing funky things with my hair. I had my hair orange, pink. Hey, Kens, what's up? Oh, it's not dinner time. I don't know what's for dinner. It's breakfast where I'm at. We're having eggs and bacon. Yes, I have. It was good. I also did a movie review on it on a second Twisters. Here's your bacon. Here's your bacon. Thank you for the compliment. He is. I don't like to do the stovetop oatmeal. I like to do the, oh, that's too much butter. The instant, you just put it in the microwave. I like the fruit creams. Those are my favorite. Honestly, blonde just look really good on my hair. People recommended me to dye my hair blonde. I dyed it. The part I hate the most is when I gotta wash the dishes. I try to wash as I go. Wouldn't you gobble up some good food? Shoot. You didn't have to cook it. Hell yeah. That almost took me out. I can only eat oatmeal if I drink milk with it. And the milk have to have ice. Mom is calling. Look here. Y'all wanted to see? There you go. There's the bacon and eggs. I like my oatmeal kind of lumpy, so don't judge my oatmeal. That's what it look like. And then, so y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all see the ice in there? Y'all see the milk? That's the only way I would drink milk. whole bunch of dishes to wash. Red bone with blonde hair. Do me a favor. Can you give me a napkin, please? A whole napkin, 2 of them. Yeah. Uh-huh.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's like this. These sensors go up the funnel and radio back information about the internal structure, wind velocities, flowways, symmetries, put on more than 30 sites in the past 30 years. Get a profile of a tornado for the first time. You know how a tornado really works?
Oh, that's why you mentioned Twisters, because you could see it when I was cooking. Yeah, the original one is on right now.
Right now, it's 3 minutes. If we can get this new information, we can increase warning time to 15 minutes. Give people a chance to get to safety. At least that's what these guys are trying to do. I can't believe they actually did it. No, we did it.
You have anything to do with food? Well, interesting. Make sure you subscribe because I'm about to be cooking more on here. I've been finding recipes on Pinterest that I want to try, and I'm going to vlog it. So make sure you subscribe if you like that, because I am going to put more food stuff on here too. Like if you look at my live yesterday, this was from scratch. I made a tomato-based cheesy dip. It was really good. My family and I, we ate it up. Make sure you subscribe then, because I'm about to put more content like that on here. I'm about to vlog more too. I'm gonna vlog more. When you subscribe to me, I have everything on here. I do food reviews, movie reviews, music reviews, TV show reviews. I talk about celebrity, pop culture. I also talk about mental health, wellness, encouragement, all of that. You can't put me in a box. I'm starting to like to cook a lot too. I don't know if I love it yet. I like to cook. I don't know if I love it yet.
There you go.
The numb tattoo mean? So, this is what it means. You see it? So, I love vampires. So, if you guys can see, this like represents the blood. It's like vampires when they bite you. Numb is one of my favorite songs from one of my favorite bands, Linkin Park. When Chester was alive, he made that total band for me. Also too, you know, mental health is very important. There was a long period of my life where I felt like I was numb, And then I do have the ability to go numb. Like I can shut my emotions off. So that's why it is. All my tattoos on my body mean something to me. I don't believe in just tatting something because it look cute, it look good. There are some tattoos that I'm like, oh, they need to get fixed or removed. Like this one I got with an X, it didn't even take to my body. I want this one either covered or removed. And then this one, I got it done last year. Hold on, I don't know how I could do it. Oh, come closer. The moons right here, I want that covered up. I want to put a band, a blackout band there because the moons, he didn't go deep enough. So when it healed, the part of the moon came off with the skin. So basically I had the entire moon cycle. So I'm just going to put a grievance band there, which was going to be, I was going to get grievance bands anyways. I'm going to design it myself. I'm going to put it, there's this image I have in my head. I'm just going to have someone draw it out. So. Am I married? No. I was married. I divorced the person. We all have the ability. Not everybody. Some people, you know, they could take it a little bit too far and they could just off themselves. I have people in my life. I have a suicide awareness tattoo on me in memory of somebody I love dearly that did that. So, you know, sometimes people can't go numb. They feel like the only way they could like not feel anymore is to, you know, themselves, which is unfortunate. Yeah, going numb is not healthy though. It's not healthy, but it's a reminder to me. But yeah, this tattoo, it means so many things. Typically when people see it, they be looking like, oh my God, this girl is emo. But when you ask, you take the time and ask, you know, you get to know a deep story behind it. You know? And then on top of it too, I forgot to tell y'all with this tattoo. XXX extension, he had numb. He had it tatted on his face. I like him too. He was taken too soon. Unnecessary gun violence. So it has all those meanings. All my tattoos have meanings. Every last one of them. Some of them I like more than others because I felt like the artist, it looked good when I first got it, but when it healed, I'm like, what the fuck is this? So there are some tattoos I need to retouch. There are some tattoos I'm going to cover up, and then there's some I love. There's nothing to do with them. They're just perfect. I just really want to find a tat artist that's really talented. Their art is beautiful, and I could just relate because that relationship that you have with your tattoo artist, you know, they're putting that energy, that needle, that ink in you. You need to know that that person's head is right, you know? Can a white person carry dreadlocks? Do you mean can they have dreadlocks? And first of all, just a little education, a little history. You should never call dreadlocks because that's a derogatory term. People that actually know the history behind the hairstyle, they will be offended by that. It's actually called locks, not dreadlocks. Dreadlocks was given by the Europeans, the white man, calling them dread because it was dreadful that people of color were dreading their hair, even though that was a natural protective hairstyle for people of color. So they put a negative connotation on it. So you want to call them locks, not dreadlocks. When you're doing that, you're insulting it and the culture behind it. And me personally, I just feel like certain hairstyles you shouldn't do. I don't think, unless you're mixed with black, I don't think you should have locks, to be honest. That's just my personal opinion. It's nothing against white people or I mean, Asians even have black in them. I don't know. It's nothing against it. It's just your hair texture. You don't have the hair texture. It doesn't look right. It was meant for 4C hair or coarse hair. It's not meant for fine hair. It's not meant for that. Yeah, it's very important to me to, if I'm going to tattoo anything on my body, it has a meaning behind it. Yes, I have black friends, and yes, they could swim. I know how to swim. You have a brick-shaped heart in the middle of your chest, says break this. That's kind of toxic, don't you think? What about homosexuality? Do I believe in God? Yes. Well, I think all parents should teach their children how to swim. But sometimes the parents don't know how to swim. So, there's no excuse. If you want your child to know something or you want to know something, research it, do it yourself. The parks, your local parks, if they have a pool, you need to go to the park, go onto the website, and see when they have free lessons, because most parks have free lessons. I learned how to swim through my local community park as a child. My parents didn't teach me how to swim. United States. Thank you. I actually really like my freckles. Freckles runs in my family. I did not like how my mom's freckles were. Mine are actually turning out to be really cute. Alabama riverboat, for example. What do you mean? Dang, he gobbled up that them bacons and eggs, and he got up out of here. Mm. Where are you from? Third world country, but you got internet. What country you from? Oh, you from India. You know, India has a lot of people. Don't you guys have like the largest population in the world? First of all, CIA. If you were a person that really was a part of the CIA, you would get fired. Okay? You'll get fired because the CIA isn't supposed to disclose that they're spying. You want to know how I know that? I work for the government, so I know. So you're not CIA. CIA would never have that name. You're a wannabe. It's dangerous for women. What happened? What happened to women in India? Hold on. Somebody said, I'm from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. You should visit. I want to go to like Middle Eastern countries, but I know that I'm really going to have to do my research. For one, I know in some of those countries, right, I would have to take out some of my piercings. That would be like a disgrace, right? I also have tattoos. Some countries you cannot have no tattoos. Like what is it China or Japan? You can't, you have to cover yourself. You can't show your tattoos. You know what? He literally is in the room now. He probably do got the itis. I low key got the itis, but I gotta work. I gotta get on my computer and you ain't missing nothing. Society sucks in the United States too. We are, other countries is looking at us like we are the ghetto of everything. The stuff that is going on here is just crazy. We low key on the verge of a civil war. This election is really going to be telling. We might have a civil war because of this election. You're doing well. That's good. What do I do here? Well, I'm going live. I was cooking earlier. On my channel, I do everything. I don't niche out, okay? Because I feel like you being a human being, everyone has multiple talents, right? So on here, I do food reviews. I'm about to start doing like food tutorials, cooking on here. Because I have done a couple, but you guys seem to really like when I do that. So I'm going to do that. I do music reviews, movie reviews, TV show reviews. We talk about mental health on here. And we talk about celebrity news. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. Nissan, not yet. We divided still. We don't get back to being united before people start coming over. We're trying hard to be united though. You mean NASA, right? I don't have any views on Israel and Palestine. To be honest, I wasn't keeping up with it. I don't really know much about it, and I don't feel comfortable talking about it. Um, I don't feel comfortable talking about it. One thing I will say is I don't believe in any war. It doesn't matter what country. I just feel like us as human beings, we have the mental capacity to work things out. I think violence should be the very last resort. I think there should be compromise and we should be using logic. And I think that in order for that to happen, countries need to make sure that the people that get elected are mentally sane because you can't have any, sane conversation or mature conversation with someone that isn't mentally there, or if they're extremists. You should never put an extremist in power because it's always going to end up in chaos and violence. I mean, you could just look at history time and time again. I am strongly against countries or military groups killing women and children. I just feel like, well, killing anyone, to be honest. I mean, I don't know why men always get overlooked. It's like men is, I mean, when you look at history, men went to war and all of that, blah, 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 blah. But I feel like when you are killing people that don't even have, like, it's not even a fair fight. They don't even have, like, proper military equipment. And you're killing innocent civilians. It's one thing when you're fighting their military, but when you are killing civilians, I'm strongly against that. I don't like that. And I'm against people preventing, the civilians getting food, water, access to shelter. I think whoever does that it doesn't have to be about Palestine and Israel. You could just look at any of the wars that has ever happened and just look at it. I think it's unnecessary and it's cruel, and I think if you believe in a creator, you wouldn't do those things. You wouldn't do it. We are put on this planet to love, and if you don't like what someone is doing and it's not really harming you and it's not evil, we should have some kind of rules. But I am strongly against people that force people values on other people just because you feel like they should live a certain way. Who are you to tell them how they should live? You are not God. But I'm strongly against violence, so y'all take that for whatever it is. So that's my views overall. Exactly. People are dying because of politicians. Exactly. That's why y'all got to get out to vote. If you have a right to vote, if your country allows you to vote, you need to do your research and vote. Vote collectively. I don't want Trump to get in. I respect your opinion and your right to vote, but I don't want him to get in. He's been very chaotic, always been chaotic. He lies way too much. If you know the United States government, he keeps blaming how the economy is, but if you know, you guys need to watch. I did a whole live. I broke down how the United States government works, from the House of Representatives to Congress to what the president does to the cabinet he elects, and what happens when presidents, like what the power is. Because when I look at comments and I look at people online that's speaking about the election, they don't really know how the United States government works. And the president basically is a spokesperson. The president only has so much power. The real power is in Congress and the House of Representatives. If you want a bill to be passed, you need to go through the House of Representatives. So, first of all, actually scrap that. Your bill proposal has to go to the Speaker of the House. If the Speaker of the House does not put it on the agenda, your bill will never see the light of day. They will never discuss it. So it starts there. The House of the Speaker of the House is very important in the United States government. Secondly, okay, let's say that the Speaker of the House does put your bill online, right? Because presidents propose bills. Okay, it has to go through the House of Representatives. Your bill might get through the House of Representatives. Let's just say that. But they have the jurisdiction to alter your bill. They might say, okay, I'll give you this bill, but you got to take this out, or you have to add this. So you have that. Let's just say it goes through the House of Representatives, then it gets to Congress, right? Gets to the Senate. Okay, it could get through the Senate, and they could say, I don't like this, and stop it right there. Or they could say, no, take this out, I don't like it. So by the time you do get your proposed bill, it could be something totally different from what you proposed in the first place. That's how it starts. Okay? That's just basic government. So a lot of people don't know how the government works at all. So when they blame the president and the vice president for things, you're blaming the wrong person, boo-boo. That's why you need to vote, and make sure you vote for your House of Representatives and your Senate. Okay, you need to make sure you do your research. You need to get a part of organizations that lobby, okay, for certain laws, certain bills, things like that. And what's important is your local government, because that directly impacts you, your local government, i.e. your city council, your mayor. Okay, y'all need to know that. So if you are confused about how the United States government works, go into my live. I broke it down. I think the live is about 2 hours, maybe, I think. And I went through the whole process of the United States government. So when you guys get to blaming the president, that's why it was so important, and why people were so upset with Trump, is because, one, he packed the Supreme Court. Okay. He did not allow He didn't allow Obama when Obama was either coming in, yeah, when he was coming in or he was exiting. I can't remember which one. He didn't allow him. There was a seat open on the Supreme Court. Proper protocol is for that president that's coming in to nominate a Supreme Court justice. Trump already broke the rules. He didn't allow him to do that. Then on top of that, when he was in presidency, there were some more Supreme Court seats that was open. He packed it with people that will be in favor with him. So if you are supposed to be the president of the United States, you're supposed to be fair and just. How is it you're being fair and just when you're making the Supreme Court very conservative? You're not even allowing liberals. You're not even allowing, you know, other parties to be a part of the Supreme Court. And that is a lifetime appointment. That's not an appointment, you know, like House of Representatives, you know, and the Senate. They have so many years they could be into office and then they max out, right? The Supreme Court is one of the most important things to be a part of. And when you pack it based off of your views, that does not make it fair to the entirety of everybody that's in the United States. That's just not fair. So that's one reason why I don't like Trump. Two, and don't get me wrong, I think we should have views on conservatives. We should have Republican views. We should have Democratic views. We should have liberals. We should have whatever that other party, the Green Party or whatever they are. We should have all those views because that represents everyone in the United States, right? We're known to be the melting pot. That's why we're so attractive to other people to come over here, right? That's one of the reasons. But when you just make it conservative, you are shutting out all those other views and you're not representing the collective. And that's why I have an issue, okay, with Trump. Secondly, I have an issue with Trump because if you did your research and you learned about the stimulus checks, Trump didn't want to give you guys a stimulus check during coronavirus.
It's time to call CarShield now. Call 800-422-0866.
It was the Senate. When you do your research, sorry to bust your bubble. I'm only gonna speak facts. I'm not gonna speak about stuff I didn't research. That's why, again, check that live I did when I broke down the United States government and how it works. Another thing is, I could never condone a president that talks about my people. I was one of the people that protested for the George Floyd thing. And when you get into the point when you are so hell-bent and you're such an extremist and you have National Guard out there, you're tear gassing people, you have snipers pointed at peaceful protests. It was not violent. Okay, you got people with guns walking. The military personnel, most of the military personnel, when you were out there protesting and you seen them, they were so disappointed. They're like, I'm here, I have to be here, and I don't believe in, you know, us being ordered to be out here and doing this to you guys. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in a president inciting a riot on like, what? Like, I mean, and we could talk about a lot of things. It's just not right. You comb your hair? All right, guys, I gotta go. Look at the live. Yeah, it's really not saving nobody.
Kind of stalled. And then a friend had said, you ought to look at Weight Watchers funding. The combination of Weight Watchers and Weight
Exactly.
Watchers just changed my life. It's a different
We should have this conversation at a later date. But I gotta go. Bye.